Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Streams. Dragon Quest 2 HD2D. I was about to say Dragon Quest 1 for a second. Because I'm back in the old areas. For a small amount of time at least. However, there is something I discovered off screen. Oh my god, this damn mic. Keeps wanting to bend down towards my left shoulder. Ugh. Swear, if I didn't have to use this for a mic, I would definitely not use it at all. Oh well. Anyways, we need to go back to... Rebaldar? I think this is what this is. Yeah. I totally glossed over the fact that there is apparently a new tombola counter here. Sadly, I was alarmed at one thing. Starting now, you need 2 tombola token per spin, because the prizes are getting better, and thus they're gonna charge you more. I should have figured there was gonna be a catch at some point for why they made tickets so easy. Dead blame it. Which means later tombolas are gonna get even pricier. However, the items here are probably gonna be really good, so let's see if we can get some, shall we? Alright, let's try this again. What? What? Huh. That's interesting, huh? Okay, so... let me see something here. I also need to show this stuff off, but... catsuit. The defense isn't super great. However, I am curious how much it sells for. Not much. Gustarangs do, though. It's still imbued with the wind's energy. It's not very powerful, but it does hit all enemies. Which I imagine, depending on the area, might be pretty nice. So what were the items exactly? Catsuit, Gustarang, Diamond. Got it, okay, so... so largely probably not worth. Oh shit. I need to load the hard save. Because I screwed up the quick save. Huh. Oops. It's fine, whatever. Anyways, we need to show off what I did off screen, however. Oh, hold on. There we go. Scroll all the way up. Okay. Now I can show it off. So, level up. Hero gets 14 HP, 5 MP, 8 attack, 1 resilience, 4 agility, 4 stamina, 2 wisdom, 5 luck. Level up. Shauna gets 4 HP, 22 MP, 3 strength, 4 resilience, 2 agility, 3 stamina, 4 wisdom, 4 luck. Got drain magic. Kind of feels pointless since we have that other skill for getting MP back, but alright. Level up. Furion gets 6 HP, 18 MP, 4 strength, 3 resilience, 2 agility, 3 stamina, 7 wisdom, 3 luck. Gets Gust Slash. Cool. Level up. Layla gets 10 HP, 6 MP, 4 strength, 2 resilience, 7 agility, 3 stamina, 3 wisdom, 6 luck. Gets Thin Air. Oh, this used to be called Vacuum, and it's awesome. It hits all enemies, and does a respectable amount of damage to boot. Proportionate to, something like Boom, for example, which is kind of nice. Now, over here, if you go back to Left Wine and the inn, you can find an Aravistes vest by using the Thieves' Key. And if you equip it, you do get 10% more gold from fights. It ain't much, and honestly, for most battles, you're not even gonna notice. But we went back and fought some Bag of Laughs for money. And it kind of, sort of helps for them, but that's about it. Anyways, level up. Shauna gets 4 HP, 3 MP, 1 strength, 4 resilience, 5 agility, 3 stamina, 4 wisdom, 3 luck. Gets Fuddle and Sobering Slap. Okay. Did she get the slap move because she's just a girl? Like, is that the logic here? Because I gotta say, that seems kind of old-fashioned sexist, if so. Level up. Hero gets 4 HP, 9 strength, 4 resilience, 2 agility, 4 stamina, 5 luck. Level up. Furion gets 11 HP, 9 MP, 4 strength, 4 resilience, 6 agility, 3 stamina, 5 wisdom, 1 luck. Get Zapple, aka what Zap used to be called in the original. Zap in this game used to be called Bolt. But I only know that because I played the old translations. And that looks to be it. Alright. Don't forget to switch back. Okay. So we took care of showing that off. Alright. So I'm going to try a couple more times in Remoldar. And if it doesn't look like we get the item, the ultimate item, then I'll just deal with it. I do like what you can get here, however. Hold on, did I get the autosave or not? Sometimes the autosave doesn't work when you enter a place. I have been quick to notice that. Okay, there we go, yeah. Gotta make sure the book icon shows up. Alright, so... let's see what our luck is here. Got everything but the prize. Yeah, pretty much. I do kind of wish there was a way to make this faster, though, to boot up your game. Not only because of this, but also for if something bad happens out in the world and you want to reset. There's not an easy way to do that. Uh, Well, was not expecting that to happen so soon. Tuh. Yeah, the catsuit ain't worth it, in my opinion. It's really just for a costume. So I'm good not getting that. I did get a Gusterang out of the deal, too. Let's see. And it doesn't even really weaken you by much. Yeah. This is still better. And hell, it's just like these from Dragon Quest III. They're good at using whips and boomerangs. Very nice, that. Anyways, the Gold Bracer. It's actually really convenient. It gives a lot of defense up, but it also increases the effect of defensive spells and abilities. Very nice. Okay, go ahead and take this off for the moment. And it seems like the most effective person to equip this is probably you. Not only for the extra defense boost, but if extra defense, like, is boosted thanks to that, like from spells and stuff, that's awesome. I was not expecting that, legit. I did not think I would actually be able to get it that quick. That's some freaking luck right there, man. As a matter of fact, I'm saving. That's awesome. Now, ideally, getting the Gold Bracer would be nice for, like, everyone, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Maybe on my second playthrough, I might consider it. Is there a way to... No. No, there's no way to find out what the time is on your playthrough unless you save first. Is there really no way to find out? That feels kind of... I don't know, lame. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, yeah, Zappo still sucks. Still only hits one enemy. I'm curious what Kazap, aka Thoradane, will be like in this game, though. Are they really going to keep it just as good? Because I really question that. Also, someone did point out that there is a formula for getting the Tombola tickets. It's the amount of gold divisible by 5. So let's see if they're right about that. Hold on. No? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. They didn't let me keep them, right? Wait. Wait, never mind. Yeah, they were. Oh, okay. You can hold a lot more of these than I thought. Well. Okay, then. However, it seems like they're only giving me up to 2 at a time, it seems. I don't think that's worth it. To buy that much, with all that money. If you can only give to 2 tickets, I think I'd rather just buy a bunch and then sell them one at a time to get the tickets that way still. It seems like the most practical way to do it. But I'll worry about that later. We got stuff we need to do, and... Shrine of Rain, yeah, we can warp right there, so let's do it. Am I gonna regret this? Quite possibly. I feel... You just have to read this. Good thing I did a hard save, huh? I was not expecting sudden auto-scroll text. Hold on. I'm gonna have to just read this really quick. I will say that's kind of annoying, I will say. Wonder if that'll help. It says it's off, and it should be like that all the time. Well, let's hope for the best here. Feels strange all upon a sudden. Siendo tingle most mightily? The ribs fit to burst. This most unsettling sensation indeed. What could it be? Hey! What is wrong with you, brother? You hurt? Not that you do not deserve it. Who did to touch such a thing? Plainly not safe. Forgive me, we wondered. Perhaps it was not as dangerous as it appeared. Clearly the work of a great evil. Must be dispelled somehow. Ah, Thurgoodlet's great-grandson must speak of Erdrick's sword ability to do just that. Still possess the power to banish evil. Were those not his words? Indeed they were. Let's try it. Very well. Say to make use of such a precious treasure, but... I fear we must. Terrible, it worked. Sword yet toad tarnished. It is a relic of heroes. Come, this is the barrier surely indicates the presence of foes within. Aye, the fairies have deed of our aid. Alright. Hopefully they don't do that to me too often. I was hoping that might have made it better. It did not. Well, we can open this up. So... yeah. Yep. Rousing ring. Okay, that does paralysis, right? No sleep, okay. Might be nice to have, who knows? Okay, it doesn't look like there's a point to going over that away, so...
I have you now!
Indeed you do. Cool. So we're doing this again, huh? Alright.
Sizzle!
Oh, you guys resist magic quite a bit. At least you give 208. Files of Unsealant. Oh. Come on, little ones. Try my patience to make you suffer the more when it lets you emerge. Oh, get it? Satan? Satan? You don't scare us, you know? Do what you say. Do anything about the sigils, so go away. Assured Fairy. Yes, go away. Give up and clear off. Bullish Fairy. Never. You must give up. Yeah, the episodes are puny. Birds of protection are great indeed, but they will not last forever. Struggling here. Somebody please. Suddenly boss. Cease and desist, fiend. Should not harm a hair on these fairies' heads. Humans, business have you here. And how you came to enter this place, that we did seal with the mightiest of wards. Let's just say that they were perhaps not as mighty as you might have imagined. You will leave the fairies in peace, or you will suffer the consequences. Yeah. Thou thinkest thyself mine equal, stripling? I whom mighty Atlas himself hath favored? Yeah, they're mentioning the names of all the powerful high demons serving under Hargon. I can't wait to see what they're gonna be like in this game. Unless, other of Hargon's underlings, perhaps. None of thy business. At least it shall not be once I have sliced thee into 1,000 tiny pieces. Try it, fiend. Soon see that we are not to be trifled with. Huh. Trifle with you I shall not. You shall know true pain at my hand. Shall fear me, you shall die. Alright. Let's see, what are you weak to? Oh, hush. Okay, flying knee. So, let's see. I'll use that. Of course, with you, I'm going to be using Kabuff. Because you do look like you're going to be an attacker of sorts. I'll use that with you, actually. And for you, I'm going to be putting up... Where is it? There it is, Magic Barrier.
Time to tip the scales!
Really? Tell me that's not gonna be the best you've got, dude. After the last boss I had to deal with, you better not be. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna be using this. So, like, you need to use anything else.
You're mine!
Really? This guy's a bitch. Like, seriously, he's not even doing anything. No double turns, no strong spells. Like, I know I have Magic Barrier up, to be fair, but... Still, I was expecting way more than this. And I'm not even really complaining, I'm just surprised. With the way these games are now, I was expecting he was gonna have, like, double turn strong magic shit. Like, at least level 2 magic. Well, I think he is using level 2 magic, but I was expecting it to, like, be the strong stuff, not fire.
Frizzle! Huh!
Oh, now he is, when he gets lower on health. But at this point, who gives a shit? Like, I don't even have to heal. Damn. Well, okay then. There's gotta be more of a catch. There's gotta be. I refuse to believe that was it. You're unharmed. Yes, I think so. Thank you. Is something the matter? No, I just never met any humans before, so I was surprised to see you coming to the rescue, that's all. Huh? Don't fairies live for a very long time? Hasn't been that long since the first game. There was a far bigger gap between the third and the first game, so I'm kind of surprised that the old fairies still aren't around. No self-respecting member of our kind would ever suffer since be attacked in such a manner. Dragonlord's great-grandson informed us of your plight, and we came right away. Oh, right. Well, those monsters just showed up out of nowhere, started shouting about Rubus and sigils, and really being unpleasant. Then they put up some strange barriers so we couldn't escape. The Rubus herself used to live here in this tower, you know? I suppose that's why they came here looking for clues in their little treasure hunt. Lady Rubus? Who is that? What? Don't you know about her or something? She's a very powerful and very holy spirit. The fairies live to serve her. She's also what holds this world together. Why don't you just call her a goddess? I'm getting tired of the whole holy spirit thing. If they're literally saying that she's responsible for creating the world, then she's basically a god. So call her that. Holds it together. But she's not here at the moment for various reasons. The chief is, but then the monsters attacked and she... The chief? And is she alright? I'm sure she is, yes, at least for now. Also known as the Overseer, she's very powerful and very important. So, the Overseer is still around. She won't be beaten that easily. Oh yes, the monsters weren't just after us. They'll have gone after the others too. The Overseer. They really want to know about those sigils. Please, you have to help them. We're counting on you. And help them we shall. Is that so, hero? Thank you. The Overseer will be up on the top floor. We will seek her out. Till we return, we'll have to see you hide stuff away somewhere safe. The danger might not befall you again. Yeah, I thought that was a little too easy. I was like, there's no way that's a legit boss. Are you kidding me? Was even trying. Okay, back on tactics for us. I didn't get more herbs. Shit. I didn't realize I was quite that low, honestly. Well, this might be a problem. Might be delving into some of those magic waters. Stone Man?
Ugh!
Okay.
Huh!
Oh, I guess they're weak too. Lightning. But nothing else. Kabuff scroll? Oh, really? Sure. So... yeah, that's very nice. Oh. The fairies are suppressing plucky despite your size. Cowards, there's it says, give me your location of the sigils or suffer. I told you I don't know anything. None of us do, not the Overseer, not anyone. That's right, all we know about the sigils is that only heroes can find them. Oh, heroes, eh? Wait, thanks for letting that tidbit slip, little one. Why did you tell them that, you idiot? Ha ha ha, their lips begin to loosen. Sorry, Really blame me. What with the spell of heroes in the air? Must be some nearby or something. Careless fairy. Yeah, must there indeed. Once more you let slip a gem. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Heck, we have a big mouth. I didn't mean to, honest. These fairies are plainly in need of our aid. Quickly. Lest the loose-lipped one let slip yet more. Cease and desist at once, beast. Can't allow you to ring any more from the loose-lipped fairy. I mean... Don't blame it, Shauna. What she means to say is leave. Immediately. Look, look. You was here. They came. They really came. You are they? Heroes and nowhere the sigils may be found? Fortunate indeed for you to drop right into our laps this manner. Lord Atlas Beast, indeed, we pummel you to submission and bring you before him to tell all? We know no such thing? Even if we did, we would not tell you. Heh, you'll beg to tell us, I'll listen more by the time we're done with you. What an odd creature to bring back. This is from all the way back in Dragon Quest IV. And I think this is the first time we've seen them since. Alright. Sure. Well, we just recently got Kabuff. So yeah, double Kabuff for us. I don't think they use magic. They don't seem the type. So...
Kabuff! Perish!
Although they do that, but... Let's see. Her defense is pretty high, though. So... Let's see. Do you have... Oh, they're weak to thin air. Well, that's nice. Oh, come on.
Wind, heed my call! You're mine!
That should be fine. For at least one more turn.
Ow!
Okay. Oh, you guys are fast.
Hit them where it hurts! Have care! Thank you! Swash!
But one of them's almost dead, so... At that point, it's gonna be super simple. Although I need to cast Kabuff again to reapply it. Okay. Yep, there goes one.
I have you now! Swash!
Do I have enough for... Yes, I do. Okay.
I can help! All is well.
Mid-heal.
I have you now!
And there we go. Level up. Layla gets 4 MP, 2 strength, 4 resilience, 5 agility, 2 stamina, 3 wisdom, 5 luck. Guts. Oh dear. Blizzard already. Amazing, you did it. Thank you so much. You really are heroic, aren't you? We are mere pups as yet. Tell me, can you truly sense that the blood of Erdrick runs through our veins? Of course. I met him, you see. Or saw him, at least, from a distance. You met Mighty Erdrick? Do fairies truly live such long lives? I suppose we do, yes. Well, longer than humans, anyway. You're looking for someone who probably knew him. You should ask the chief. Thinks he spoke to him a few times. We shall, but before that, if I may. Those monsters, they seem to think we had knowledge of the sigils' whereabouts. Oh, that. Yeah, they got the wrong end of the stick there. All I told them was that only you could find them. Yes, and that was already too much. You just go telling people these things without asking the chief first. Oh, speaking of which, could you go and help her? She's at the top of the tower. Monsters will have gone after her for sure. If you can get rid of them, I'm sure she'll have something useful to tell you. Very well, that's the way. Wait, before you go, can I ask you one more favor? Can you maybe see your way to not telling the others hello the secret slip? They'll go absolutely bonkers if they find out. Fear not, we know all too well how easy it is to say more than one means to. You meant no harm, I am sure. Our lips are sealed. A fairy is incapable of keeping her mouth shut as my brother. Who knew that such creatures existed? He's like, you know, I could take you back. So... we're running a little low on stuff here. The love will help our Layla, but... Yeesh. Would've been kinda nice to have a heal spot or something in here. I mean, I'm guessing you could leave and come back, but... Vials of magic water. Oh, I see. Is that what they're doing here? How many do I have? I could use one on you, just in case. Okay. Okay, does this work in here? Maybe so. Dream Blade. Sword, elixir blade, known to sometimes send enemies to sleep. Cool. Okay, this is still better. You can equip it too? Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Okay. So... we are basically at the end here. Can I get by the final set of bosses in here with what I've got? I don't know. We'll see.
Come, give up the sigils' whereabouts. Resign thyself to the inevitable.
How strange. Different time, different place, and you look completely different. But I still know exactly who you are.
What gibberish is this?
But you're far from ready. No, you lack the strength, and the wisdom, and heaven knows what else. But there's still time. You'll get there. I hope.
Huh?
We will. Our journey has only just begun.
Oh, I thought she was talking to the monster. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Huh? Humans? But how? Surely you did not bring down the barrier we put in place.
I think you're probably a little too low down the food chain to understand. Low enough that defeating you should be a nice, easy way for my young friends here to prove that they are who they say they are. I hope they won't disappoint me.
Oh, screw you. I'm saving your ass.
We would teach this fiend a lesson whether you asked it or not. Though, if the request is to be made, I might hope that it were made a little more politely.
Don't push your luck.
Hope all you want. I'm not too fond of humans.
Oh. Truly?
What manner of fools are these that chatter back and forth as if I were not even here? As if my defeat were a foregone conclusion.
Well, we are the heroes of the story, and the story can't continue unless we beat you, so... yeah, it's a foregone conclusion.
Your victory is far from assured, worms. No, this is how your future will unfold. You will fall before me, and when I have finished with you, I shall see to it that not a single fairy remains alive.
And this guy is from Dragon Quest VII. Interesting. Okay, you don't have much in the way of support, per se, so... okay. You definitely look like you're going to be a slugger, so we're going to be going defense here, and just in case.
Kabah! Ah!
Okay. That's a good point. I'll just put that up. That should help with MP woes.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, disparate attacks do not ignore defense. Huh, good to know. Wonder if anything does in this game.
Hot, hot, hot!
Mid heel!
You're mine!
Allow me! Ah!
Is this all you're gonna do?
Come off!
You have my gratitude.
Okay, now he's attacking twice. Okay. But he's not that tough, since all he does is attack things.
I have you now!
How does it feel?
Ah!
Oh. Okay, now you're using Okay.
Much better.
I am in your debt.
And he's using Hypno Whip to attack our entire team.
Burn! Allow me. You have my gratitude.
Oh shit. Damn it. Oh, you fucker. Where is it? There we go.
Stay with us. That won't happen again.
Okay. I managed. Still not too bad of a fight, though you definitely have to be careful by the end. I think if I was on easy mode, that would be such a joke fight, though.
So much for his soothsaying skills.
Soothsaying. Oh, being prophetic, okay. I had no idea what that meant.
Thanks for that. You're young, but I think it's safe to say you're the heroes we were told to expect.
We came at the request of the Dragon Lord's descendant. He told us that you had need of our aid.
And he was right. I'm glad he sent you rather than coming himself. He probably would have brought this place crashing down around our ears.
Yeah, he said the same thing.
Is he truly possessed of such fearsome power? Is he truly descended from... Him?
Maybe one day you'll be strong enough to take him on and see for yourselves. But I wouldn't recommend it just yet. You've got some work ahead of you.
He bade us seek out the 5 sigils.
Did he now? So you're planning on taking on Hargon? Very heroic of you. But then, I suppose that's to be expected.
We have no choice but to face him. Peace must be restored to our world.
So the time has come at last. Lady Rubis said it would. In fact, she gave me something to give you all when you finally appeared.
She cannot pass her gift to us herself?
Don't push your luck, Firion. She's being nice for a change. Also, I have a feeling I know what she's gonna give us.
She's somewhere else right now. Somewhere far away.
Yeah, that happens a lot, apparently. Doesn't she know to stay put when this road keeps getting in trouble?
Anyway, here.
Yep, echoing fluid, I had a feeling. Normally you get this by finding some treasures. For somebody that would trade it for them. But I'm guessing they're changing this. Come to think of it, I never went back to what used to be called Leonport. And went to talk to that guy. I wonder what he says in this version.
A flute.
Yes, a very special one. If someone of the hero's bloodline blows it when one of the sigils is nearby, it sends back an echo. Why not give it a try?
No.
No echo, which means there aren't any sigils around here. Oh, but it won't respond if the sigil is on the move.
Of course.
And certain other things can interfere with it too.
Oh gee, is that all? Kinda makes it seem like it's worthless.
Anyway, just take it around with you on your travels and blow it every now and again, alright?
So this is what they meant when they said that only we might know the sigil's locations. Thank you! We are in your debt. If we might trouble you for one last thing, we would know why Hargon's minions, too, seek out the sigils. What happens when all 5 are gathered in the self-same place?
We asked the Dragon Lord's great-grandson, but he claimed that he did not have the right to answer such a question.
Did he indeed? Well, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't.
Dead blame it.
Sorry, it's not completely my place to tell you either. What I can tell you is that it's not just about the protective power they grant. There's more to it than that, but you'll have to find all 5 of them to find out what. Just know that it's something that will be vital if you're going to defeat Hargon. I'll tell you more when the time comes.
Why don't you just tell him that he'll bring Rubus back? That's all you need to really tell him.
Thank you. Though you claim to have no love for humankind, you are certainly very generous.
Do you want to get slapped, Firion?
because I have to be. Lady Rubis and the other fairies are always going on about it. And besides, it's not like I want the world to end. And I knew some of your ancestors. The heroes that came before you. The first one I met, he was the one who convinced me you might not all be bad. But then, he was special. I hated not being able to reunite him with his...
Oh, she's talking the original from Dragon Quest III.
Huh? Never mind. That was all a long time ago now. The hero who came after him wasn't bad either. You might even say we were friends. Your ancestors helped me out, and I helped them out in return. Not because I cared much, just because it was easier that way. I didn't have to feel like I owed them anything afterwards.
Baka baka.
And that's all I'm doing for you, too. Helping you, so I don't have to feel like I owe you anything.
You shared friendships with our forebears. This is fortuitous indeed. Please, you must tell us of them one day.
Maybe, if you're lucky. But there's things to be doing right now. Get out there and find those sigils. And don't die.
No promises. Look for the blow and you're about to check 3 sigils nearby. There are mythical note will appear both in the world and on your mini-map. Play the flute wherever you think. If you near a sigil, register as shortcut command for maximum convenience. Well, at least they made it a little better than the original, where you literally had to be in the exact area one would show up in to get an echo back. And that wasn't really that helpful. Alright. So, let's see. With this, we are actually completely done in the Tantagel region now, in terms of plot. At least until I know different. Wait. Is that literally the only one we can get right now? Oh, please tell me that's not true. Oh, that would be freaking horrid if that's the case. Okay, so... But yeah, we actually got our first level 3 spell. And she's the one that gets it. Sewer zombies with a hail of sharp icicles, and indeed, it does hit all enemies. Well, okay then. I'm surprised she got it before he did. Oh, okay then. I can tell the spellcasting is the name of the game. Playing this. Definitely. More so than the original. Because it seems like, for the most part, even during certain boss fights, magic damage is massive in this. Alright, so... well, I do have this place opened up, the Shrine of Flames. Which used to be where a sigil is, but I'm guessing that's not the case anymore. That looks awfully suspicious. Oh, it's an animal? What's that? Oh, state your purpose, strangers. This is my your Ricker of legend, and to defend it against the monstrous forces to sow death and destruction here the on. Seeing if you are truly that which you claim to be. Alas, this changes little. The pursuit of the chief, none may enter within. But the instant Burrow Wild lieth west of here. Seek out his blessing, forgive us, we have our orders. I can't see the map properly. Doesn't say there's one here, but... let's try it again just to be on the safe side. Oh, never mind. Huh. Okay, it's still there, but I'm guessing it's gonna be plot relevant. But first I want to go over here. Oh, jeez, really? No? I want... it is the open sea, so... I don't expect ice to be very useful, but it does hit all enemies. Sad. Well, they've called this the same. Double fishing villages and what could be friends? The fish folk are in short supply of late. You there. You came by ship, did you not? Tell me, you seen any fishermen endeavoring to reach the village on your journey? I do not believe so. Why, is something amiss? My husband and his crew set sail some days ago, but no one has seen them since. Long to believe they've run aground to some island, so I was unable to return till their ship was repaired. Yet you cannot help but fear that the worst has come to pass. Yes. I know I should tell myself that my dear Sylvester's no more, yet I still hope. That one day he'll appear at my door as if nothing were amiss at all. Foolish daydream, I know. When the kiss me took quick, must be most that I did not even say goodbye. Tell us, good fishwife, whither was your husband headed? Wherefore? We're on our journey across this realm to bring peace to the people's hearts. If we can help you find your husband, it would be our honor. Ship was wrecked, this still might yours be. I'd ask you to take such a risk, could I? I know full well what dangers await us. We were resolved to face them. Indeed, we have faced many such dangers on our journey and overcome them all. It means so much to me. Should you fail to find him, at least I would know how to live the rest of my life. If you would learn more, please speak with the man tending to the boats. Is he a fellow fisherman? Yes, with the few who did not join them that day. He will be able to tell you whether my husband and his men were headed. Thank you again, and please be safe. Okay. Seed of Stamina. My son returns out from sea, and I know not what to say to his wife. Says that he is well to be reckless, just that he is not, is to be careless. Curse that boy and the troubles he has caused me. Just a moment, let me check up here. Let's see. Angel Bell? Interesting. Last fishing trip? To remain behind that day, came down with a ghastly illness. Who knew it would prove a blessing in disguise? Do you know which fishing grounds your companions were making for? Or have a mind to follow in their wake? Well, since day would you want to do that? Mermaids would devour you alive. Did you just say... I did indeed. Sirens have lured many a man to his doom. If you think them the stuff of fairy tales, but I assure you they are all too real. I was just a boy when it happened, something just like this. May a ship and the souls aboard were lost? Precisely. Mermaid had stared with the fishers and her thrall. Told everyone who would listen about her, but nary a soul believed him. Then one day his boat sank to the depths of the ocean, neither it nor its crew to be seen again. Well, all except the man himself. He washed up on the shore the next morning. Alive? As I said, it's no fairy tale. His cold, clammy hands, he clutched an earring. Self-same he had boasted about receiving from his beloved mermaid. Zounds, this creature pulled the man's entire ship down to the depths then. So goes the tale. Afterwards, the villagers took the earring and enshrined it on the islet to the west, together with a set of sacred claws, that their divine power might ward away the mermaid's evil, and sever our connection with them once and for all. Professor thought it mere superstition, blamed the man's demise on bad luck and stormy seas. Doubtless, the mermaids bristled at being dismissed so easily. He tempted fate, and it proved his undoing. Well, we shall not be undone so easily. Aye, if it is men they seek, mayhap we will bear luck escaping their clutches. After all, should either of you become enthralled, I and Layla will be there to restore you to your senses, with a sharp slap to the face. A sobering slap, you could say. It would be my pleasure. Firin has given me ample reason to wish to rebuke him so. Have you not, brother? Now I come to think of it, I never did expect my revenge for you blowing out the candles of my birthday cake. But that was your sins. I spent an hour groveling at your feet. Was that not enough? Yours is a doughty fellowship indeed. Should mark the spot on your map? By prithee, if you mean to go, then go with caution. How long the days must be when you don't know the fate of your beloved? Makes the mermaids sound like fearful creatures indeed. Deem we have more to fear from us than the ire of our own dear cousin. Spent much of my youth enjoying stories of beautiful mermaid princesses and skilled merfolk musicians. To think that they could be in truth be dangerous monsters is unthinkable. How best ever there's a time of need? Can I speak of the fisher folk? If I spare their feelings, or speak of them and if I provide reassurance? Sigh. So is this here for a reason? Well, I can use safe passage to get over here, but I don't have the key for this. Fight like a man. Waves thy sword about the place. So become a dangerous trap makes thy way here? Venture of some skill? Let's get you watch everything in thy journey. Like a lady. So if I was covered by a slimy, slavering fiend of one description or another, to accept the mistake as correction is to lower it to false sense of security. Begin thy battle with a soothing song, maybe even to blow a kiss. Float by heaping blessings of love upon it. Be savage heart soothed, and as putty in thy hands, lay it low with a sobering slap. Thus shall the monster learn the error of his ways, never again dare to approach thee in the same impudent manner. Ladies arm wide, you need not fear the fiends. Oh my god. I mean, it's not inaccurate. Because, yeah, that, like, guys can often be pigs, like I will say. And more bulbs. Okay. So, do I just leave town, or what? Yeah, okay. Huh. Way over there, huh? So, I was like hoping I was going to be able to get the second key by now, but I'm assuming now you have to go through the whole entire side quest first. Which kind of sucks, to be honest, but hey. Based on the areas I'm supposed to be going to, I'm going to assume that they want me to go over here. At least I'm assuming that's the case. Okay, looks like I'm able to fend off a lot of enemies. Oh dear.
Shall not escape us!
To
Damn it.
kingdom come!
Well. Could have been worse. Oh, at least that's a decent chunk of stuff you gave me. So, not the worst thing I could run into.
Sizzle!
So technically, you have a very strong wind attack, a very strong ice attack now. Very neat. Oh, what's this? Oh, come on, really? You could put those here? Oh, that's so mean. Ugh. Is that like the only thing? Yeah. Well. Oh, that's not my boat. This is. Alrighty then.
Was this place once a town? If it was, it would seem to have been some time since anybody lived here. Well, town or no, I grow weary. Shall we rest a while before continuing on our way?
Sounds like a plan.
Fools! This is no resting place.
Who are you? And where did you spring from?
Were those devils to discover you, they would surely... Please, you must follow me.
What is the meaning of this?
Still thy tongue and move, girl, quickly! This way!
This is... I can hardly believe it.
An entire town lay beneath our feet? What is this? Outsiders? Were they seen? Pray, tell me they were not. They were not. I did bring them below as quickly as I was able.
If I might ask, where precisely are we?
Burrowell, a town established by those fortunate enough to escape Rendarak with their lives.
Oh, okay.
We chose to dwell beneath the earth that we might better evade detection by marauding fiends. This place lieth but a stone's throw from foul Hargon's lair. Great care must be taken to avoid his minion's gaze.
Truly, his dwelling place is close by.
Aye, in Rendarak, which was once a land both fair and free, until he did build a shrine unto himself at its center.
You must tell us. How might we gain access to this shrine?
Gain? No human may safely approach it. Besides, it is girded all about by mountains. And the lands around it teem with Hargon's underlings. To venture near it is to invite certain death.
A direful place indeed.
Yet we are of the line of mighty Erdrick, and will journey there nonetheless. The world must be rid of Hargon's evil. To have learned of his dwelling place is a boon indeed. You have our thanks.
The line of Erdrick, you say? Well, make yourselves at home. But when you wish to return to the surface, pray speak with the guardsman over yonder. He will go before you and ensure that no monsters lurk nearby. Very well. If you'll excuse me.
Alrighty then. Aurora Blade. Saw Blade. Let's see. Mink mantle, yeah. Basically the fur coat. Good on defense, but there's a reason you don't want to ever buy that. Aside from just the price tag. How do you get over there? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a shop that only deals in medical stuff. Good. I was looking for that. That's the bank. I was wondering if this place had a tombola ticket area. It does not. And there's also another item. Oh wait, yeah, that's the one I just went to. Okay, so there's apparently more we can do here. Chief of the Captain Guard within. Just no herbs. Got 3 of them.
Scions of the hero's line. Then this is surely the perfect opportunity. Come, we must strike while they are yet with us.
I had suspected thou would say as much. Wouldst thou so blithely shatter the peace we've striven so hard to safeguard? I have told thee, have I not? As long as the stone is ours, we have naught to fear.
Thee and thy precious stone. Far better to seek the help of heroes than of some goddess-forsaken rock.
Might there be something we can help you with, perhaps?
Thy timing is perfect, friend. We would ask that thy company stand beside us in battle.
Battle? Perhaps you had better explain.
But of course, I'm captain of the town guard. And let us just say that myself and the chief are not entirely in agreement on how our home might best be protected. We live here in meekness and silence, that the fiends above might not discover us. A guard is posted air overhead, and precious few of us are suffered to leave the town, lest, heavens forbid, we encounter our tormentors.
With Hargon hard by, this is a wise policy indeed.
It is. And yet, this is no way to live. For how long do we mean to subject ourselves to this tiresome life of creeping and cowering? Far better surely to run not from the next cry of monster, but towards it. To stand as one, and strike down those who would strike us down ere they have the chance.
And invite their fellows to come a-looking for them when they fail to return. And this, assuming we are even able to overcome them in the first place. What sacrifices might the guard, nay, the town, be forced to make shouldst thou fail in thy proposed endeavor?
And so thou proposest that we stand ready with thy wondrous rock, hoping to bargain for our lives instead, should the time come.
Wondrous rock?
A stone possessed of magical properties. One need only touch it to feel its power. It seemeth the fiends do covet it most mightily.
Oh boy.
Could it be?
I had thought to offer it up should Hargon's underlings discover the town, and in exchange for it asked that we be allowed to walk away unscathed.
Thou wouldst bargain with demons and expect them to listen? Nay, the fiends would surely take the stone for themselves and slay us all regardless. Better to stand and fight from the first.
And what of the town elders, and its babes in arms? Wouldst thou have them too stand and fight? To do so would be suicide. Though the chance of success might be slim, surely 'tis better to attempt to bargain with them than to risk slaughter. And besides, to take a life is no easy feat, even the life of a monster.
The captain has the right of it. One cannot hide from monsters and hope for the best. One must eradicate them at the first opportunity.
But what of those who fight? What if they should be hurt, or worse?
At least they will have fought. Better that than to hide and hope, only to be discovered and slaughtered regardless. Do you not agree, cousin? Or would you, too, choose the path of appeasement?
I stand with the chief. We've seen enough death.
Well, surely you must have an opinion one way or the other.
Really? I did not think we'd have dissension in the group.
I know not. What say you, cousin?
Just was to be made, which is better of the two. Since they're both positions, and yet I see the folly too. Struggles I do, cousin? And let's do this. So do you come to a support of, I shall support the other. But neither faction will feel unduly slighted. What if you don't have her by now, though? You must be eradicated? Merely wishes many people as well spared the horrors of war. Is this cowardice? Perhaps. Nevertheless. She kept a report from overground. Monsters, perhaps a scouting party. The entranceway has been sealed. We wait further orders. Perfect. Come, let's rid you of this monstrous menace. Aye, with thine aid perchance we might prevail. No more shall be punished for crimes not our own. But wait. Fools, come after them. Oh, they won't let me line up right now? What the hell? Not sure why they messed with my formation. Can I rest at the end first? Okay, good. Eventually I'm gonna run into a really tough fight again. Hopefully it won't be anytime soon.
I am wounded.
Calm yourself, please. Your hurt is not a grave one.
But the blood...
What nest of humans have we stumbled upon here? Come, aid me in destroying them! Lord Hargon shall hear of our achievement! But what, worm? Again you tremble and stutter and dither like a ninny! And you call
I slay these humans here, then do as I do. The little one shall be yours.
Please, is there naught we might do to convince you to leave these poor people in peace? Must we fight? Is there truly no other way?
Pathetic! Humans will ever beg for their worthless lives, and we monsters will ever laugh as we take them. No, boy. There is no other way but this.
Look out!
Alright. Second verse, same as the first.
Come off!
Oh shit.
What are you?
Well, that's kind of annoying.
There we are.
Do not falter!
Damn it. And of course you do her next. Okay.
Come to your
You're
senses!
mine!
Oh, how does it feel?
Ugh.
Well, at least you're not, like, super hard.
We are allies!
Oh, fuck. Well, not hard if you're resistant to confusion.
Ugh.
Frizzle! Oh!
Mid-heal!
Okay. So...
Come off! Ugh.
Kabah!
You are too kind.
Ah! Hit them where it hurts! Thank you!
Ah!
I have you now!
You cannot fall here.
Ugh.
Okay.
I can help!
Magic barrier!
Ugh.
Oh!
Damn it.
am in your debt. Oh! Magic barrier!
Mid-heal.
Damn it.
Stop that! Frizzle!
That was too close.
Damn it. Yeah, I gotta protect myself against that. Which one is it? Will they let me leave? Okay. That's all they're gonna let me have here, and that's not gonna work for me. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna need to start carrying a lot of accessories for status effects. Alright. Oh, that's the Tombola shop. It's not open yet. I don't think that place had what I need. Nope. It's gonna be like the last place I visit that's gonna have that. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I don't respect any developer that decides that stats effects are the way to make a boss fight interesting. It is a really annoying thing that they do. And I see a lot of them do it. Over the years, I've seen a lot of this. There we go, finally. Can I buy more than one? Doesn't seem like it. Damn it, no. Okay. Now, I don't know if this will make me fully immune or not, but at least it's gonna help my chances here. Alright. Because the problem is not the damage, per se, it's just the sheer level of status effects. Not only from Lessons of Love, but also from, the blow cast, which forces you to skip a turn once, which at least isn't so bad, but like, it's the confusion that sucks because you attack your own people. Because yeah, that can get old real freaking fast, so I'm definitely gotta make myself immune to that. I'm hoping this will be enough to make this a bit easier, though. At least I'm hoping. It's either that or I'm just gonna have to get some levels before fighting it, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Does or may not. Have a lot to get to that boss fight again, though, which is annoying. Okay.
Kabuff! Ugh!
In the name of the goddess!
I can help! Do not fret.
Mid-heal.
I think I healed the wrong person.
side!
Oh, come on, stop. Shit.
Come off!
Now I'm gonna love it when you decide to use that.
Burn! Hot, hot, hot!
That did the trick.
I need to give you guys more herbs. I just do. Because I can't always rely on her to heal.
Magic barrier!
Mid-heal.
Okay, you're definitely getting low now.
Hot, hot, hot!
Never give in.
Thank you!
Mid-heal!
Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, I think I've screwed this. Come on, where is it?
Mid-heal.
Okay. Why does this stuff wear off so damn quick? I'm getting tired of this.
Hot, hot, hot!
Mid-heal.
Okay.
Time to play with fire! Be strong!
Okay, I was about to put it on easy just to get rid of this fucker.
Just desserts.
Because, yeah, this is not a fun battle. Even being immune to the confusion, it's like you have to do everything, you know? You have to make sure you're defending against physical hits because of the damn lashing of love bullshit. Which I was not aware was as strong as it was since I had the defense buff up. But you also have to make sure your magic defense is up too, since he uses boom a lot. And you also have to make sure that you keep everyone's health up to par, which isn't easy when you don't have a group heal. Yeah, I seriously would wish I had that right now, because I'm starting to realize that enemies are starting to really hit for the high numbers. Mid-heal isn't quite doing the job anymore, people. Give me something better.
There was no reasoning with that wicked creature. There never would have been.
Please, I beg of you, spare me.
Do you think us foolish enough to fall for such theatrics? Huh?
I swear to you, this is no ruse. I do not wish to fight with humans. I cannot.
But you serve Hargon, do you not?
I do, albeit poorly, for I am unable to raise a claw in anger, as I say.
What poison is this? You wish us to believe that you have never harmed a human, and by so doing save your worthless life. Would you extend the same mercy to others? The people of Moonbrook, perhaps? Did you beg of foul Hargon that he spare the lives of those poor innocents as you beg for your own? No. At best, you did naught but stand by and watch as they were slaughtered. You are as guilty as the rest of your kind.
Okay, this seems very unfair. Like, I know she's speaking out of anger, and you can't say she's wrong for doing so, but like, friendly monsters have always been a thing in the series, and it does kind of feel really shallow that it looks like we're probably going to punish this thing for no fault of its own, because it can't help the life it was born into. Man, this is going to be really awful if we end up killing it.
Though they pleaded to be spared, my people's pleas fell on deaf ears. They were cut down where they stood. And now you ask that we heed your own pleas for mercy?
I know not what to say. It is true. I stood by and listened as my companions spoke of eradicating your kind. I did naught to stop them. I gave little thought to the terror they endured. But now I know that terror for myself. And in knowing it, I see for the first time the gravity of the crimes my kind have inflicted and continue to inflict upon yours. You are correct in all that you have said. I am a moonster in the truest sense of the word, and I do not deserve to be spared.
You are. And I shall not spare you. You who did nothing as Moonbrook was laid waste.
But surely this is not...
Wait! He is a monster, this much is true, and a servant of foul Hargon. Nonetheless, through our veins flows the blood of heroes. Is it the act of a hero to strike down an enemy who repents, who begs plaintively for mercy?
Well, that's easy for you to say, dude. You didn't have to go through what she did.
Why do you ask this of me now?
Because it pains you to do this. I see it, even as you raise your hand to strike. But you think it a betrayal of your people not to strike. And so you would do so regardless. But please, I beg of you, stay your hand.
Would my people not hate me for sparing this pathetic creature?
I know not. But think instead of this. What would your father have said?
He would have told me that he loved me no matter what I chose to do.
Forgive me, but it was so simple. Never known the terror of true battle. Though my sword was drawn, I could scarce lift it. Knees knocked like unto those of a frightened child. You're the right of it all along, Chief. Though it is easy to speak of fighting fiends returning home replete with tales of heroism, it's a far harder thing to do it. Pray that one day you might see fit to forgive my foolishness. Nonsense. I too was a fool. Many a man imagines that monster can be reasoned with. As if we were equals at the bargaining table, and not the bitterest of foes. As you said, they would simply have taken the stone and our lives with it. It is I who should be seeking thy forgiveness. The stone which you speak, might we be permitted to examine it? We seek just such an item as it happens. Alas, it's not here in the village. Hidden away in a shrine on a certain island east of here for safekeeping. But it's yours, should you wish it. That our holding onto it would do little good for any of us is more than proven. Truly. Truly. Here, this letter should show to the guardsman that you are deserving of entry. Thank you. Let this be your thanks for coming to our aid. My apology for the trouble we have caused you. Struggle with the monsters is far from over. You have tipped the scales in our favor, however slightly. No more fiends have emerged. The one whose life you spared did go by his own volition into a cell in the down shell. He was more than willing to apprise us of his fellow monsters' movements and motivations. This might help spare even one life, as he put it. Pray the knowledge he offers might help us to evade the monster's notice for a little while longer. Yes, that would be most agreeable. Cause you much inconvenience? He's lit on your heads at the ends ere you depart. Night's rest free of charge is the very least we can do. Oh boy. For me, of all they've done to protect people of the town, say this night, free of charge, of course. Would that please you? Sure thing.
Are you awake? Very droll, then you are.
I too am awake.
As am I. Wide awake, in fact.
Forgive me. I did not mean for us to quarrel. I should have been more considerate of your feelings.
The fault is as much mine as yours. What leader would not wish to protect the villages in his charge? And yet...
Oh, fie upon you both! Cease your bickering! I can bear it no longer! We were faced with an impossible choice. Who could blame us for struggling?
Well, you do a great job at trying to pacify them. You're just gonna go along with whichever one I didn't choose. That ain't helping.
You are right, of course. Forgive me.
To quarrel is the work of fools. So says our father.
And he speaks the truth. I have been a fool. We both have. You have my apologies, and my thanks.
Now that I think upon it, I fear that neither of our friends had the right of it. The captain wished to fight, yet could not when the moment came, and the chief wished to parley with beasts. A fool's errand, if ever there was one.
Perhaps. And yet, if neither path is right, then all are wrong.
Indeed. Peace may be returned to this village, to this world, but by one means and one means alone. The defeat of foul Hargon.
Hear, hear. And we shall not achieve our end divided, so let us stand together.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Okay, so at this point I believe we can go back to the Shrine of Flames now. Please tell me there's not another boss coming. I'd like to get some progress done today. Here, if you would. Is this? Letter of the Chief? One moment. Sounds, you did strike down a throng of slavering fiends for the sake of fair peril. Well, you have our thanks. If it even need be said, permission to pass, please. I mentioned that we would acquire sigil by sparing a monster. That truly is? What do we do if it turns out to be not a simple wayside stone? You don't need to worry on that front. To yourself, the power emanating from within is palpable. I hate the auto-scrolling. Here obtains a sun sigil. Into the light. We have Zill's possession grants her special effects. Sigil makes centered attacks. Some abilities more likely land critical hits. Cool. Well, we started to get the sigils at this point. Good. So, we know where another one is at, but it's probably going to be really hard, if I had to guess. And that's the lighthouse. As a matter of fact, the only areas left are to go to the mermaid area, the lighthouse, or what used to be called Oyster Fair. So, let's see here. Oh, right. Do you get extra scenes if you go back and talk to this guy? Since I got Layla. The Master of Peace Land, if it's people Moonberg. What's your favorite in your endeavors? That would be a no. Damn. I was hoping. Yeah, until we manage to get another key, we're kind of limited to what we can really do. The other thing I'm gonna do, and I might regret this, admittedly. Huh. What in the hell? Well, you guys are new. My.
Here, a boon!
What in the hell? Okay. Level up. A 6 HP, 6 MP, 5 strength, 2 resilience, 4 agility, 5 stamina, 5 wisdom, 4 luck. Well, you have that now. Good. Level up. Shauna gets 8 HP, 12 MP, 3 strength, 2 resilience, 4 agility, 4 stamina, 3 wisdom, 2 luck. Got oomph. Well, tactical skirt, boxer shorts. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous being in this area right now, but at least you're weak to magic. Ow! What the fuck? What's with these enemies, man? I mean, they're giving a lot of experience, sure, but fuck. Thank God for autosaves, I suppose. Oh, crap. Oh, got rid of 2 of them. Okay. At least you're easier, right? Level up. Hero gets 14 HP, 7 strength, 5 resilience, 2 agility, 5 stamina, 4 luck. Attack attacker. Cool. I'll take that, certainly. If you would have had that for that boss fight I was just in, though, would that have really made a difference? Because that lowers enemy strength. It actually might have, come to think of it. It would have taken longer to kill the boss, but it would have been the Lashing of Love would have done far less damage. Especially with Kabuff up. Especially on easy mode. Yeah, it really seems like I'm going to be doing a lot of leveling up. I don't trust those rocks.
Out of my sight!
I do not trust them.
Sizz!
And I was right not to. This area of the sea is just bad. I just want to get over here.
Zapple!
Out of my sight! Ah!
We're almost there.
Zapple!
Ah! Storms! Rage!
Durkendor, okay. I just want it on the warp list. Wait, what was that? Oh, coagulant. Which I've actually been told is good for metal slimes in this game, since it heavily affects them and keeps them from running. Though, in retrospect, I think it's better just to try to kill them quickly. Oh, you can get a lot of defense here. Huh. So that is up here. It's actually, huh. Let me do a hard save before this, because I don't want to progress the plot much, but I do want to have access to that. You know, to see if I can make use of it. How? Well, those can be proof their might should be suffered through the castle walls. So I prove throws be gone. Something that proves our strength, but we do have that. Sounds. For the exterior cannot hide the blade's true splendor. It's none other than the sword of Erdrick. You vanquished the dread Dragon Lord. Will the mighty blade of a yet mightier hero surely enough to prove our might? I would certainly say so. Welcome to Durkendor Castle. This doesn't feel entirely right. Indeed, we barely did not earn that sword. Faced no foe, overcome no trial. What we did was befriend a kindly soul. What does it matter? We're in Durkendor, so let's do as Durkendorans do. Okay, are you guys gonna force me into plot here? Free business with His Majesty. Yes, we can audience with him. It's been a good authority that he would not refuse us. Except for the priest's missive. Here's a waste because you pray step forward. Thank you. Do we have to? It's locked. And it looks like the pathway to that place is only gonna be by warp then, in this version of the game. So, yeah, that sucks. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be another way in. Shit. So we need to get the key to be able to access that. It's not fair at all. Tizzle me nuts. Fine. And as a matter of fact, there's very little that we haven't done, so... One of these things has to unlock later keys, one would think. Now, in the original... Burrowell, I forget what the original name was, actually had a secret shop in it that would let you get a key. But you needed a special key to get in there in the first place. So it's basically, get this key, then you're allowed to use this key to get to this place, so you can get another one. However, I looked at all the shops in there, and it doesn't look like there's anything, like, special in this version of the game, so they've moved it somewhere else. Unless I just wasn't paying attention here. Because there would usually be a blank slot for you to select. And it just doesn't look like that's going to be the option this time. I gotta say, they really do make you put in a lot more work to get actual progress done, compared to the original, where if you kind of knew what you had to do, you could basically speedrun the game pretty quickly. Because the difficulty was fairly standard, and what the game required really wasn't that hard. Hell, most of the sigils, which were crafts back then, could actually be gone very early in the game. As a matter of fact, the only one that you can't reasonably get fairly easily is the life crest, which is in the final area. So, aside from that, you could get the first 4 of them pretty simple. It's just that there's not really a good reason to do so. The sigils actually have an effect in this game, but in the original, they were just key items and nothing else. You needed them eventually, yeah, but they didn't really do much for you. So getting them early doesn't really affect much. You can just get them out of the way. As a matter of fact, the only real thing you need to do to progress the plot at all in that game, once you get the boat, is get the keys, because you need them all to progress. Once you do that, you can go to the Tower of the Moon. Once you go to the Tower of the Moon, you get an item which you use to get into the lava caves. Once you go to the lava caves, you get another key item that you would use to unlock the final dungeon. Yeah, that's about it. Like, seriously, in terms of plot progression, 2 doesn't have much. A lot of it is side questing. Like, yeah, you need the crest to beat the game, but it's not like any of them are hard to get once you know the location. It's finding the crests that were the big problem. If you didn't have a guide telling you where they were, and it was your first time, it would take you ages to find them, since they were hidden in very sneaky ways. The fire crest in the original required you to search a random panel in the fire shrine. And the panel you need to examine is actually off to the side, which would normally take you outside. So, that's not really fair. Like, how many people would even think to check that area? I mean, it's just silly. Even with the echoing flute telling you it's in the room, you wouldn't exactly think to ever search to the side of the shrine, you know? The Water Crest isn't so bad. You just defeat a couple of monsters to get it once you get the right key. And one crest is given to you just by proving your strength to a king in battle. One crest is automatically received once you go through the lighthouse. And the only other one is in the Cave de Rhone. So, yeah. Like, for the most part, most of them you could do just from exploration alone. It's the Sun Crest that feels like it's the odd one out. Like, seriously, what were they thinking with that? It's not exactly fair. Okay, so based on what I've learned about the game so far, there are basically difficulty hooks in the game that you can try to survive for more experience, but they are very tough. I don't know if I quite agree with the fact that sea creatures count as that, though, since it's really hard to tell what sea area is safe and what area isn't. I mean, this is freaking Mendenhall, for crying out loud. It's not like I was sailing near, what's it called now? Durkendor? Used to be called Osterfair. Yeah, it's not like I was sailing around there at first. I mean, hell, I was sailing near Burrowell and I wasn't running into those kind of monsters. Like, what the hell? I don't get that. Like, it would make sense if it was Zahan or Burrowell or even Baron. But for those kind of creatures to show up near Mendenhall? Like, what? You could potentially run into those as soon as you get your boat. If you warped at Mendenhall and got in. Like, what? That would be such a dick move. Ugh. But as long as you know they're there, at least you can avoid them. So at least it's not like something you can't avoid at all. It just feels kind of weird, though. As a matter of fact, I wonder what kind of areas I can survive in right now. Oh wait, there's something I want to see first. Dumpter is apparently an important area. Supposedly so. Since there is a lone building you can go into. Well, I can't open that. There's apparently a place you can access here? Go ahead and activate this. Although I'm not exactly sure where this is. But there's something you can do. I don't know. Tangle web. I don't see anything. Like, there's like this underground area supposedly that's here. But I'm not really seeing that. I don't know, maybe it's part of the plot at some point, but... And it's something I would love to have. But... Care Revere, okay. But yeah, I have no idea where this is. None whatsoever. So... I'll look into it off stream and see if I can figure out what's up with this, but knowing my luck, they're not gonna let me have it yet, and that's gonna suck. Okay, well... Another thing I was curious about... A while back, we tried to fight here, but the enemies were just unreasonably difficult. But we have gained quite a few things since then. Although Layla's about to run out of MP. That ain't good. But we'll give it a shot. Plus there are... Wait, no, I got the treasures on the way through, didn't I? I do believe I did. And of course, they would give me, like, a whole bunch.
Taste the fruits of my training!
You shall not escape us!
Well, yeah, we're actually doing a lot better. Oh, this place is cool, actually. Now that we can survive the battles, this is a place I could actually level up a lot. As a matter of fact, she's about to. Of course, I'm gonna want to be at my best here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that level before I stop. But yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a while. Because that enemy fight did not seem all that utterly ridiculous. And the experience is much better than what I'm used to getting. It's about twice as much. Damn it. I always fall for that. But yeah, this isn't terrible. I will say that.
Ka-crack!
Yeah. Oh, I love this place. The gold could be better, but hey, right now, I'm not as concerned about that. His gold's gonna stay consistently bad in battle for a very long time anyway. Even when they get to attack, they're not doing as much as they used to. Definitely nice to know.
Crack!
Level up. They look at 6 HP, 6 MP, 7 strength, 2 resilience, 5 agility, 4 stamina, 3 wisdom, 7 luck. And now you learned Hypno Whip. Okay, cool. I'm not on... Okay, just checking. I wanted to make sure it was on easy mode for some reason. That would have been actually pretty terrible, but... Kinda sucks you can't get the Yggdrasil leaf in this game. At least not this way. So, yeah, this is actually going to be very useful to be able to come here and just splurge on experience. The gold's pretty average, but hey, the experience is nice. And if that last boss has taught me anything, having a few more levels would actually be kind of helpful to have. If I would have had attacker, though, it would have been a lot more fair. Okay, so... Where is... There it is. Hopefully next time we'll be progressing enough to where we're not only getting more sigils, but also more keys for plot progression. Hopefully. I mean, there's not too many areas we haven't been to yet, so... That's... nice, but also kind of nerve-wracking. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be all for now. Next time you see me, we're gonna be seeing what we can do with that. Getting, like, the sigils and keys, because aside from getting some levels in preparation for this, I really don't know what else I can really do. Really wish gold was easier to get, but not much I can do about that. Oh well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.